go to your first command. Going through boot camp alone gives you like 16 credits. Going through boot camp in A school, the Navy, we call it A school, the Air Force, they call it tech school. So going through that alone gives you like almost 20 credits. So you already have credits that cover your electives just by going to boot camp and then tech school. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So before I get into this video, we're gonna ignore the sun here. For some reason the sun is so out today, and if I open the blinds, which actually isn't bad, but it literally is bad when I look at the side. But yeah, with that, I'm just gonna go straight into this video because I'm gonna try my best to ignore the sun because it makes the lighting a little weird. But yeah, so today's video is gonna be about the 5 easiest, not easiest, but the 5 simple ways to go to college while active duty. So I actually did my own research and I put my information together because I've had a lot of people ask me personally on how to go to college while you're active duty, and I didn't really have a direct answer. So I actually I'm gonna be looking at my computer over here because it has most of the information that I need for this video. So without further ado, we're gonna go straight into this video. If I'm talking a little too fast, it's because I literally have to finish this video before I go to work. I've been postponing this video for the longest, and today is the day we must put this video out. So we're gonna go straight into the video. So the first simple way to go to college while active duty is financial aid. So financial aid, unfortunately, is for only U.S. citizens. You have to be a U.S. citizen to be able to qualify for financial aid. So I'm just gonna read what financial aid is. So financial aid is money to help pay for college or career schools. So pretty much it's like the government gives you money to go to school. All you have to do is have good grades and the government will keep paying for your tuition. So when I started college, I applied and everything, and I applied through FAQs. So you call the school, and then so if you don't want to go through all the paperwork and whatever and try to do your own research, the simplest way is to look for the school that you want to go to. Call the school and tell them to put you through the FAFSA office, and then they're going to direct you to somebody who works in the financial aid, and you can directly ask them all the questions that you have. So I had my brother help me because he's already ahead of me, and he's also in the military, and he used FAFSA to do his school. So he literally like helped me, but it got to a point where he told me that I have to find out some information on my own. So all I had to do was call my school, tell them to connect me to FAFSA, and I talked to them, and then they kind of helped me because like every semester you have to check and make sure that you're still qualified, everything is good to go. And also a second way to go to college while active duty is through tuition assistance. So I'm gonna check what tuition assistance is. I mean, I know what it is, but I want to give you guys the actual definitions. So the tuition assistance, which is usually known as TA program, provides financial assistance for voluntary off-duty civilian education programs in support of her soldiers or sailors' professional and personal self-development goals. So tuition assistance is from your command, is from your chain of command, right? So so there are like some requirements that you need to meet before we can get qualified for tuition assistance. When I joined the military initially, it was 2 years. You have to be active duty for 2 years before you can be qualified to apply for tuition assistance. But when I was a year in, they switched it to 3 years. So now you have to be 3 years into the military, like 3 years in the military, active duty, and all that to qualify for tuition assistance. So that is a very important thing you guys are supposed to know before you start applying, because you can't just go and apply. You have to be in for 3 years before you can go apply. And then also one of the requirements after being in for 3 years is you have to pass your recent PRT. Your PRT, you have to pass your recent PRT. So tuition assistance is not for only one branch of the military. It's for all branches. It's for Army, it's for Navy, it's for Air Force, Coast Guards, etc. So that is something that you guys should look into if you are interested in going to college. And also the third way. So for the third way, it's not necessarily like military, but I'm still gonna talk about it. That's the CLEP program. So pretty much what that is you go to your chain of command, you go to your career counselor, and then you tell them that you're trying to take classes, but then you do not like have the time while active duty to take classes. So you go to your Navy, sorry, I'm gonna say Navy college because I'm in the Navy. You go to your institution for like academics on base, and then talk to them, and then they're gonna give you books. So it's books you study, it's books that you have to study, and then take a test. But with this, you don't have like a specific grading like option. You don't have like A, B, C. It's either you pass or fail. So CLEP is also one way you can go to college while active duty. So far we've talked about tuition assistance, we've talked about financial aid, which is FAFSA, we've talked about CLEP. So the fourth one is paying out of pocket. I mean, most of us do not want to pay out of pocket to go to college, especially if you join the military to go to college. But this is also a way to go to college if you did not qualify for FAFSA, you did not qualify for tuition assistance, and you don't find the CLEP program, like you don't find the CLEP program to be able to work for you. You know what I mean? So this is like a last resort kind of thing. So that is also a way to do it. Most of my classes were kind of like the same price. They were like $750 per class. So that is, if you want to pay out of pocket, you have the money for it, you can freely pay for it. And also, before I move to the next one, I'm gonna briefly I missed something, so I'm gonna briefly talk about it before I go to the next one. So that's the CLEP program. So the CLEP program is gonna give you credits. So after you pass the class, you're gonna get like 3 credits for that class. So it means that is gonna be like a transfer credits to your college credits that you've already have. And also, before you go to your first command, going through boot camp alone gives you like 16 credits. Going through boot camp in A school, the Navy, we call it A school, the Air Force, they call it tech school. So going through that alone gives you like almost 20 credits. So you already have credits that cover your electives just by going to boot camp and then tech school. So when I started college, I did not have any college credits. I did not go to college. I was straight out of high school to the military. So I had like about 18 credits before I even started college. So that is a very, very good thing. I was really grateful for that, because each class, I mean, for my major, most of my classes gives you 3 credits or 3 like units for each class. So if I have like almost 18 credits covered for, that is something to be very grateful for. So that's something that I'm so grateful for. You have that already covered for you, so you just have to focus on the rest of the electives, and then your core subjects, classes, you know. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is your GI Bill, right? So your GI Bill is not like necessarily for while active duty, or this could be used like right after you get out of the military. So with the way this works, I never really understood what a GI Bill was till I actually got out of boot camp and then actually did my own research, and I got to understand. So we have 2 types of the GI Bill. We have the Montgomery GI Bill, and we have the post GI Bill. So the Montgomery GI Bill is for you to go to college. The post GI Bill is something you can pass on from you to your family or your kids or your dependents. So let's assume I'm in the Navy and I have all these options. I have tuition assistance, I have financial aid, I have CLEP program. I decided to pay some of my classes out of pocket, and I'm done with my contracts, right? And I realized that, you know what, like I'm almost done with my bachelor's degree, so I don't need to use my GI Bill anymore. So I could just pass it on to my kids. That is what you call the post GI Bill. So you literally just save it. When your kids grow up and they want to go to college, you already have the funding ready for them to go to college. So that is a very, very good thing. One of the benefits of being a veteran. So that is something you guys should also look out for. And for the Montgomery GI Bill, it's for yourself. So one thing I was told in boot camp is you can switch from a Montgomery GI Bill to a post GI Bill, but you can't switch from a post GI Bill to a Montgomery GI Bill. So when I was signing up, I signed up for a Montgomery GI Bill just to be safe, because I didn't want to choose the post GI Bill and then realize that, oh my God, I could use this for my own self rather than paying for my kids, you know? So I did that, so in case I decide to change my mind, I can switch it from Montgomery to post GI Bill later in the future. So these are like the 5 simple ways you can go to college while active duty. I'm just gonna brush through them really quick. The first option is your FAFSA, your financial aid. The second option is your tuition assistance. Your third option is your CLEP program. Your fourth option is you paying out of pocket, and your fifth option is using your GI Bill. So these are very, very simple ways. I'll call it simple because it really isn't complicated if you know what you're doing. So I'll call it simple ways. So these are the very like simple ways for you to go to college while active duty, rather than just waiting till you get out of the military before you start college. So yeah, I'm so glad I got this video out of the way. Anyways, if you like this video, do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, please. And don't forget to hit the post notification bell so anytime I post a new video, you guys don't miss out. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. See you in the next one. Bye.